Hi all, happy to meet you all. So last Saturday, one of my colleague who is working with me, so he had attended a interview for a company called as ZENSAR Technologies for Bangalore location. So there also, as usual, first they asked some few general questions, explained the automation framework, and just some basics questions in Selenium, like so whether what are the weights you will be preferably you will be using. So like that, some questions they asked, and mainly explaining the framework of Selenium and rest assured, and then they directly jumped into a Java code. So the Java code is, so they had given a sentence. Okay, they had given a sentence like, see, they have given a sentence like this. Okay, the sentence will be containing some numbers and special characters, all those things. Okay, so the thing is, they want the output like, so all the junk values need to be removed. Okay, this is what the question they have asked. Hmm. So first let me convert this into a string array so that it will be, each word will be splitted actually. Okay, each word will be getting splitted by using delimiter as a space. So delimiter is nothing but we have here delimiter, right? In between each word we have a space. So the space I'm using as a delimiter and I'm splitting, or I'm using the space as a reference and I'm splitting. Okay. So I'm finding the length of the sentence. Now I am writing a for loop so that it will take how to tell, one by one word. Okay. So string space I'm giving word. Okay. There is some spelling mistake creating troubles. Okay, so array underscore sentence of I. Okay, in space length underscore word is equal to word dot length. Okay, so I'm trying to find the first, I'm getting the first word I, next am, all this. So for that it will take one by one word, and I'm finding the length of the word so that only I can iterate letter by letter inside the word. So the word is nothing but collection of letters, right? So I'm going to iterate letter by letter. Okay, so letter is equal to so I'm going to iterate by letter, and I'm going to do a boolean test. What is that is character dot is letter. So if it is letter, then only the test will be pass. Else the test one will be fail. Simple. Okay. What I'm going to do is, let me declare a string builder. See, I'm really interested to use string builders. Even in some cases we can handle by using normal string function. In that case also I will be using string builder. Okay, why? Because some of the complex string related Java codes can be solved by using only string builders. So that's the reason I will be always keeping this particular string builder in touch. Okay, so if the particular letter, so first we are taking word one by one word. Okay, so let us take it, we take the word interested. Okay, and we are finding the length of the word, and letter by letter it will take in the interested I, then N, then T, then E, and this will check whether it is a letter or not. If it is letter, then only it will come inside this if logic. Okay, so string builder dot append, and I'm giving letter. Okay, so it will be getting appended one by one. So let me put after this for loop, let me initialize a array list string, array list. No, let me give name as clean word, clean. Okay, so this array list is going to save only the clean words. Clean word is nothing but a word without numbers and special character. Okay, so now we got this one, right? We will be getting an import statement here. Okay, we'll be getting import statement, but this import statement auto suggestions and all we will not be getting when you do it in online Java compiler. So this will solve this error which shown previously. If I command this, again this error will show. So this import statement will solve this error. Okay, there is no other option. You need to remember this import statement, because some of the real-time interviewers know, they will be very adamant that they want you to write it in only Java compiler and not in Eclipse. That's a problem. Okay, so let me come out of this loop, because if I try to add inside this for loop, no, then each letter will be adding as a element. That's wrong. So let me come out of the for loop and let me add. Before that we need to convert the string builder into string, right? So let's create a new variable, clean word is equal to string underscore builder dot toString. Okay, and I'll be putting the clean word here. Okay, once it's done, there is some error going on. What is that error, man? Okay, nothing. So once we added this in an array list, we need to empty the string builder. Okay, we need to empty the string builder. Okay, the reason why I am emptying the string builder is, if you don't empty it, the first word which we get here, it will be keep on appending with the upcoming words. Okay, so this string builder need to be cleaned, or it need to be erased. Okay, after doing this, we adding it in array list clean. I think we can have two string builder clean, string builder junk. Nice, right? So this is string builder clean. Then let me put a else statement and let me add all the junk letters here. Nice, right? Dot append letter. Okay, this one, it is not needed to be separately taken. Okay, this one I will put outside the entire for loop. Okay, I will put here. The reason is while debugging you will understand. Even I am capable of telling it orally, that will create you confusion only. Mhm. That's a problem. String space junk underscore word is equal to string builder to string. Okay, and we need to have separate on array list is needed or not needed, right? Anyway, junk we will return it. Let's see. And finally, that also not needed. Okay, so let's print the array list. Array list is clean, that we will print, and we will print the junk word. Shall we run the code and see, or we will debug it one by one? Debugging it one by one is the best approach. Okay, yeah, we will debug that. I put the debug points and debugging Java application. See, directly running the code and checking whether we are getting the output or not, that you do it in real-time memory. But it's my duty to debug and show you. That's all. Okay, for what I will do now, for convenience of debugging, I will be having only one word, T E S to T or yes. T. Okay, so for convenience, let me have only one word. I need to give space because using space only it will split it. Now debug it. So once you hover on this, it will be showing this test with junk values. Then we are trying to split it with array, and we got it inside array. Since it is array, then only it is coming with square braces as well as with the index value as 0. Okay, and length should be 1, and initially the string builder will be empty because just no initialized, and the string builder junk will be also empty because it is just no initialized, and the array list clean will be also empty, it is just no initialized. Currently the I value is 0. Okay, and you are able to see right in the array of sentence for the 0th index the value is this one, 2te exclamatory, all those things. So the same here, it will come 2te exclamatory, and the length of the word should be something around 6. Okay, now the j value is 0. Okay, initially the j value is 0, and the thing is, so in the for the word dot char at j, right? So j is 0. For 0th index, what it will be? 0th index will be 2, so it will come as 2. In letter, if you hover, it will be coming as 2. So boolean will be false because it is checking whether this particular character is a alphabet, is letter. but it is not a letter, it is a numerical value 2. Okay, since it's a numerical value 2, this test1 will be coming as false. So it will not go inside this loop, it will go to the else loop and it will be added in the junk. See, in the string builder junk it added, and now the j value will be 1, and for the value 1 the index position is t, so it will return the value as t. Here if you hover over, it comes t. Since it is checking this particular letter is a alphabet t, character dot is letter, so it is checking whether this particular variable is a letter. Yeah, it's a variable, so it will throw true. Since it is true here, uh, it will pass inside this if logic and this will execute. Okay, so what it will do is it will be added in the string builder underscore clean. And now this is e, and again it will be true, so this if logic will execute. Okay, so e also added. Now again it will go back. Now the index position is what? 3. Okay, for word index position 0 1 2 3, so 3 will be exclamatory mark. Okay, so it will be exclamatory mark, and here it will be false. Why it is false? It is trying to check whether this variable is a letter, but it is not a letter and it is a exclamatory mark, so this boolean will be false. Nothing but the test1 will be false. So here it is false. What will happen? This code logic will not execute, it will directly jump into if logic. Simple. Okay, it jumped to if logic and it added here, and now the j value is what? 4 for fourth index. What it will do? Okay, I will write and show for fourth index what it will be. Okay, for example 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so now what is the jth value? Jth value is 4. Okay, for fourth index value the value is yes. Okay, so if you hover over on this, the letter will be yes. Got it? So test will be pass because we are checking whether it is letter. So since it is pass, it will directly jump to here and yes is added. Okay, now the j value is 5, so for 5 t is the value, so in letter it is come as t. If you need to hover over on this, okay, it is came as t, and in boolean it will be true. Why? Because we are trying to check whether it is letter. Yeah, this variable is having a letter only, so it will pass inside this if logic. Okay, so it will pass inside the if logic. That's all. Now I think one junk value, one space might be getting added. Okay, understood. One space has been added. So initially we given a value with junk to e exclamatory, we got a clean value test, and we will be also getting what are the junk values available here. We are converting this particular string builder into a string, so we will be getting that too as well. Okay, now we will be giving a full sentence. For that also it will work. I am purposefully giving with some junk value. If I run this, I will get a clean output. That's all. See, even if I debug and show you 1,000 times also, you need to debug it by yourself, line by line. Then only you will get a clear cut idea. Okay, I'm trying to tell you what is the question they asked, why it is getting printed for each time. I need to put the system.out.println statement outside the for loop. So it will not be printing these many times. Only after see, for each iteration it is printing first iteration, second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration. Why it is getting iterated for or running for 4 times? We have 4 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for 4 times it is iterating because the system.out.println, the print statement is present inside the for loop. I put it now outside the for loop. Now as per my understanding, it should be printing the array list for one time only. Okay, yeah, let's see. Taking a lot of time. See, these are the junk values. All the junk values got separated. We got only clear values. I am interested in testing. This is what we give here, but with lot of junk values. Those junk values are removed and we got a clear values. That's all about this code. One more thing they may ask is like these whatever which is present in this array list, it need to be printed as a final sentence. That I think, I hope everyone should know. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to tell is these are the questions they are asking. So just practice it in your local Eclipse, debug it, understand it very clearly, then try to write the same code in an online Java compiler and practice it. Then only the interview you can reproduce that code, because in interview, as you know, we cannot use ChatGPT, nothing. Even Eclipse sometimes we cannot use. We would be forced to write the Java code in the online Java compiler. Okay, so yeah, so the step one should is like you need to understand the code. Just go through this video, understand the code, write the same code in your Eclipse and debug the code line by line, understand it like a mathematics. Third step is write the same code in online Java compiler and practice it. See, here also something you need to memorize it. That what I'm trying to tell for a long time. Some of the syntaxes you need to memorize. So how to split a sentence with space as a delimiter, you need to memorize the syntax. How to declare a string builder, you need to memorize. Okay, how to check whether a particular variable is a letter or not. So some syntax you need to memorize. So initially when you are learning a new language, let's say you are trying to learn German language, some of the words and its word meaning you need to memorize. No other option, right? Basic words and its meaning you need to memorize. After you memorize lots of words, you know how to form a sentence meaningfully with a logical pattern. Okay, so some of the syntaxes in Java you need to memorize. After you are good with the syntaxes, so you can combine all those syntaxes and form a code, Java code, which will solve a interview. So which will solve the interview problem statement. So that's what I'm trying to tell. So practice it, you will get it. Bye. Thanks. So for any queries you can ping me. So yeah, and one more important thing I missed to tell is we have a Telegram channel. So that Telegram channel name is QA Automation Interview Cracking Chat. So this is mainly we will be discussing here about so how to crack a real-time QA automation interview. And if you have some other queries are related to auto training related or some other things, you can always contact to my mobile number that I am giving in this video. Yeah, if you are interested, you can join in this Telegram channel as well, so that we can discuss internally. It's kind of a QA automation community which will be helping to cracking the interviews. So that what simple. Yeah, by all. And if required, you can contact the mobile number as well. Thank you. Bye.